then he starts biting into me a little bit. Yeah, that was kind of the a couple moments of that kind of triggered that fight or flight instinct that you know and hear of.
A Springfield Cardinals player bitten by a bear while deer hunting says the animal was nothing more than curious. Dalton Roach says he's covering well after that bear bit him on his back Saturday night. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Savard.
I'm Heather Lewis. Sydney Moran spoke with Roach about his first face-to-face encounter.
Heather and Steve, Dalton Roach was deer hunting on Saturday in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, something he's been doing for his entire life. But instead, something else was hunting him.
A lot of excitement for one day.
What Dalton Roach thought was a regular day in the woods turned into a nightmare.
That was the first time in my years of actually being in the woods as a hunter that I've actually seen a wild black bear while I'm hunting.
Dalton pulled out his phone and started recording the bear.
Initially, when I first saw it and kind of the angle he was walking, I thought, okay, this will be perfect. He'll be close, so I'll be able to see him really well, but he should just walk right on by and hopefully just has no idea I was ever here.
The bear made its way to the tree.
I was just saying, okay, I got to put the phone away. I got to be, just ready and have all my attention just on a bear being under the tree.
Before he knew it, the bear climbed its way up to Dalton.
I wasn't in a great position, obviously, to defend myself. He's behind me. But even before I could quite feel him breathing on me, he had actually set his paw kind of on my right hip. So I was kind of in an even worse position because if I move and it freaks him out, I don't know if he's going to try grabbing me or what might happen. Luckily, I started to feel his paw kind of come off my hip and he starts, then I can feel him breathing on my back and then he starts biting into me a little bit.
What Dalton did next saved his life.
That's when I eventually, jumped up from sitting. Now I at least stood up, turned to face him. I kept my arm big and wide and then just tried to act as big as I could. It was kind of sized up, kind of got as large as I can humanly get and started just yelling right at him.
The bear backed down and left. Dalton ended up going to the hospital where he got 24 shots. 22 were rabies shots in and around the bite.
That was probably the most uncomfortable thing, other than having a tree, having a bear in the tree with me. That was probably the most uncomfortable thing that I went through all night. It was like 22 bee stings just over and over.
As for the deer, Dalton says the bear came to their rescue.
I was leaving the woods, heading back to my truck. I was walking out and there actually was a deer, big doe, perfectly broadside, well within my bow range that I could have shot. But kind of with the whole situation, I'm like, you know what? I've done enough tonight. I just need to get out of the woods. Lucky day for her.
Lucky day for him as well. Sydney, how is Dalton recovering? Is he recovering well at this point?
Yes, he was very chipper in my interview with him. He does have a couple more doctor's appointments this week to get some booster shots, like the tetanus shot, follow up on the rabies shot. And for his career, though, he says he's already been weightlifting and training for next season.
And just walks away with an incredible story to tell.
Yep, exactly.
Steve.